Guys, welcome back or to the channel. Gonna work on the Jeep tonight. Just doing some little things running around, getting some plans together. Just going over the entire Jeep. I found some more chrome I want to put on. I actually want to put the doors on and bolt those up. Those are sitting in the pile over there. And then just seeing what else here, nuts and bolts and stuff. I found that I have two battery holders. Not sure why. I guess I misplaced one and I went and got another one. That's for the jack. Not sure what I'm gonna do with that yet, where I'm gonna mount it. What else do I have here? I was playing with the exhaust a little bit, so we're just gonna kind of bolt this into place, not tonight, but I was kind of figuring out where I want it to run, because then I can exit out this way. So what I might do is just use that pipe there and come over a little bit, and then kind of angle it over. So, sorry, this is kind of brutal anyways. I might just, again, here we go. Might just come this way, do that, move it, and then extend it up to pipe there, and then put a tip on the end of it. See how that works. Lots of maybes, might be's, could be's. Definitely not using this tip. And I do want to remove this and bolt on another one. I have the actual bumper I want here. It has a hitch and stuff. This one, no, okay, I thought it had a hitch right there. I was wrong. But we're going to actually fix the cross-threaded axle stud tonight. So I'm going to put up to time-lapse. Jeep is still as it is where I left it, as is where is what is. And I'll remove this, then we'll get to fixing the axle stud. The Jeep is still chocked, so now we're going to lift it up. You should use an axle stand. I'm not, but you should. And away we go. These are your drum brakes, your typical drum brakes. That's the thickness of the pad, and if I compare that to the other one, you can see they're pretty well identical. They might be like 30,000 kilometers on these. Don't know, that's just a rough estimate guess. And you can actually see that the pad is longer. So I'm not even sure if this is the right one. These ones have rivets, and these other ones are bonded. So that's an interesting one. Didn't think they would change, but we'll see if these actually fit. They look like they're the right size. If I take a closer look at this, looks like this is the way it's orientated. Nope, that would be it, because that was where the piston comes in, and then it pivots on here and then gets pushed out, comes back. And then the bottom here, yeah, it looks like they're the right ones. Interesting. Even if they're not, it's not really that big a deal. There's not that much wear on these. I just wanted to give an example right there. Now, typically speaking, just want to make sure you guys can see this. I always hand screw in my lug nuts before, like hand thread them. That way I know they're not going to cross thread. As you can see, they go in no problem. This one's a little interesting, so, oh, there it goes. Okay, so in comparison, look here, that's what an axle stud should look like. And these are tentatively harder metal. They're press fitted in here. And then this is a weaker, not as strong metal. So for example, this could be grade 5, that'll be grade 8 for example, so it's stronger. This is an example of your crossfit. See this right here? That's the issue. That's why this doesn't want to go on. It gets bound up right about there and it doesn't want to do anymore. After that, you're going to make a mess. So what I did is I went to the store first. Wanted to get a chaser, they didn't have any. Wanted to get a tap, they didn't have any. So I borrowed this out of a friend's kit at work, let him know I didn't just take it and run away, even though that's what a lot of people do. But I've slowly forced them out of that habit. So this one I've checked to make sure that's the right. And it is. It spins on there. A little tight, not bad. Not bad at all. So that's what you want. And that's what we're going to attempt to put on here. So I'm going to put that in time lapse now. Going to time lapse might have been not such a great idea. I should have started the video by showing you how to start the die in the beginning. To do that, you want to be perpendicular to the axle stud, so that you basically in a T, and you're hitting it at a 90-degree angle, and you want to catch the threads. Once you've caught any of the threads at this point, you just kind of work it in. So you go a ½ inch, come back quarter, go a ½ inch, come back a quarter, and just feel it out. 1 hour later. Basically, don't rush, take your time, feel it out. So we got this on here all the way. As you'll see, took a lot of time. So basically, you want to get this set on the threads properly, and then you just take your key, so to speak, and you just kind of start turning it. And you want to turn it a little bit, like a quarter, until it gets tough, right there. And then you want to come back, and that way you're cutting into it, but then when you relinquish and you go back, you're cleaning out the debris or the burrs, and then you start the process all over again until it gets tight. So for example, it'll get tight right about here, like that. I would come back that quarter turn plus a little bit, and then I'd start all over again. And I do that till I was able to go all the way down to the base. So it sounds hard, but it's actually pretty easy. It just takes a bit of time to retool your thread. And it's still a bit stiff in comparison to the others. So if you look here, so I'm just backing it off now. And I used penetrating fluid. There's a cutting oil you can use. I would recommend the cutting oil. I just didn't have any with me right now. Pretty much anything that's lubricant wise, that'll help. So if I put this on one that is perfect and get its thread, that would be awesome. Come on, you're making me look bad. And right there. You see how easy that is? It's like easy peasy lemon squeezy. So, whereas this one, it stops right where the burr was, the damage. So you just kind of have to push it. Obviously it's cleared up for the most part now, so we're good. And that's it. That's how you rethread. You can see how much more tougher it is. Your axle stud. So that's it. Now the ultimate test. We put the lug nut on. Let's see if she'll. Oh, no problem. So we can now put 5 lug nuts. Let me just grab one. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Tripping over my own camera. Grab one of the spare lug nuts. That now has a purpose, so it's no longer the spare. There you go. We have 5 lug nuts on here, so I'm going to put the tire on. And that'll conclude our video for today. Now, I decided to, as we're going to put the tire back on, I decided to take a look at the brakes, see what's up. The brakes were actually seized in their current adjustment. So I'm like, you know what? That's a video for another day. Let's put the tire on, and I'm going to start fastening the tire back together by hand threading the lug nuts first, and then I will use the impact in a star pattern to tighten them all up. So guys, I did want to show you how to adjust the brake shoes, which are these babies right here, but the actuator is seized, so that kind of explains why there was no adjustment in the brakes previously. I don't know. Anyways, in a later video I'll be doing that. Whether these are the right brakes or not, I can still recondition the other ones to make them work. That all being said, thanks for watching, guys. Hope this video helped you. And if you ever have any problems like this with cross-threading your lug nuts, just go gently in cleaning up the threads. That's the best way to go about it. In the past, I don't recommend this, I have used a grinder, I have used a knife to clean out the threads, pretty much anything to get myself back on the trail. But I'm in a controlled environment, so I can just use a die. We're good to go. yeah, so if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I'll get back to you guys as soon as I can. As always, thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.